All right, YouTube, hello. Welcome back for another FFT AI battle. I haven't done one of these for some time. I've been playing some other games, one of them being Bloodstained Ritual of the Night in particular. Yeah, I've just been playing that. So, yeah, let's introduce the teams then for each of our competitors. So on top, we have Skadi. I guess you could say a new competitor. This is her exclusive team. And then at bottom, we have a combination of Melissa and Skadi. They're both actual sisters, so this is a cat fight between the two. So I'll introduce the units. We got Nightmare, well, I can't speak. Nightmare Zero, the monk. Blaze Heatnix, the knight. Blast Hornet, the priest. And Matrix, the Hydra. Now for Melissa and Scotty's co-theme team, we have, I should say, Crystal the Geomancer, Pear the Samurai, Ruby the Chemist, and Bloodstalker the Knight. So I don't really know who's going to win this. One thing to note about Scotty's team up here, they're all Serpentarius. So neutral compat with themselves and everybody on the enemy team. And Scorpio and Cancer, they have good compat. Cancer and Capricorn right here, they have best compat. I'm presuming, let me just make sure I did this correctly, because I implemented some of these teams in yesterday. And it wasn't registering everything. Play Magic, okay, cool. Drought. I think I might have implemented this team some time ago. It's hard to remember. Where the fuck is Samurai? There we go. Okay, cool. All right, let's get right to the battles then. I'm not really sure which sister is going to dominate here. Which one is going to have the, the feminine power? But we'll find out. So. The map we're gonna go to is let's go to Best Rodeo's house, map 41. And if you can hear that beeping, by the way, it's my smoke alarm, my carbon monoxide detector, I should say. I guess it just needs to be replaced because normally they do that when their battery is dying or something like that. But yeah, with that said, yeah, the action's just gonna begin immediately. A little unlucky for that chemist. Instantaneously died, so... the way it's working right now, Skadi has a bit of an advantage right now, to say the least. And 65% neutral compat charm, very strong, as always. So I'm not sure what spell that is. Wow, 20 brave reduction. I don't remember what her reaction ability is. I think it's MP switch. And, ooh, nice blood sword. Parrot. Alright. Alright, well, it did not work out in Melissa's favor that time. They both guarded against it. And there's a charm triple attack? Oh, no, I forgot. My bad. I keep on getting the units mixed up. But that's okay. That sentence does not apply this time. So no blood sword procs, but we might see an elemental from the Geomancer for a very good amount of damage. She does have 15 MA with magic attack up, so it's respectable damage. Pretty good. Yeah, so the shield broken right there, it's going to be more problematic for this knight to try to evade everything. It's effectively 5v3 right now, but once that charm wears off, it's going to be probably an issue. Wow, he dodged with what, like 11% or something? Pretty crazy odds right there. MP switch kept them alive, that monk. Very nice. Unfortunately, they used Don't Act to get kind of stop their charmed Hydra. So Melissa's co-theme team, or her duo team with her sister, is kind of prevailing so far right now. The charm really kind of put a hamper on that damage output, because once we saw the chemist go down in the first turn, it made things very difficult. So we got two death sentence procs on the tanks. Remember that knight is with auto potion, so it can get cancelled. 3-man draw right there, very good. Cure 4 though. So she's sealed back to full. Now, do note that the Samurai has MA save, but the match needs to go on for a long time in order for her to make good use of it. Berserk onto the Knight, she does have a P-Bag, so her damage output is not tremendous. So it's completely random damage. Any chakras? Yes. So now we get some MP restoration, and that is a 71% raise too right there. Very nice, very nice. Now it can still do random damage as such. And because of the Berserk proc, the AI is targeting the Samurai because it's the closest unit. Because normally they just get ignored, and they just assume they're going to die with death sentence. So that was the Samurai's last turn, unless she has some sort of revival. Blade Grass does not trigger this time at all, so... This is, yeah, this is not looking good whatsoever for Skadi right now. 2 units are dead. But, I mean, 2 more will die, but I feel like that chemist is just going to get a Phoenix down, pick them right back up. I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue for them. Yeah, it's just a simple Phoenix down. Now the monk might be able to, or she can. Yep, nice, nice. So the monk might be able to just solo the rest of the team. Wow, another dodge right there. If he didn't get... Okay, that's because of the height tolerance right there, and the fact that he was floating, so... He was above ground. Unfortunate, if that punch would have connected, which it's missed twice now, probably because of the evasion of that chemist, he would have died. It's very unlucky. Auto protect, auto shell. Looks like Melissa's going to be taking this first round. Very interesting. Yeah, see, that chemist survived at a pivotal time, because if he didn't do that, they would have both died. Or I should say the chemist would have died if he didn't. This round would be going to Skadi if that chemist died earlier, but that's how it goes sometimes. With a slow and a don't act and a berserk, that knight is pretty much just a giant sponge, and she's in critical now, and a simple elemental will take her out. Yep, nice Kamatachi. Yeah, so really I think the charm at 65% Nutri-Compat really did him in, because that really disrupted a lot of the damage output from Skadi's team. So a little bit unfortunate, but it happens. So he's still alive. He had the sleep proc on him. He had to have. But a simple Kamatachi will take him out once again. So, all right. Well, let's go to round 2 now. Let me see. What should we do for a map? Let's go to... I'll pick one of the earlier ones, because I usually pick the ones at the bottom half of the map. Let's go to the Gate of Limbury Castle 1. That'll help out. Okay. So, with this map being laid out the way it is, there's a chance that the Hydra is just going to charge forward, yep, with his fly status and instantly do some damage. 234, not bad, but auto potion heals up 150 of that, so that knight is effectively only taken 84 points of damage. So there's that. Any petrifies? No. It wouldn't have mattered too much, because the priest right there could have just used wow. I don't remember the last time I've seen the AI use praise to increase the room brave. That definitely is tournament legal if you have it as a skill and the AI opts to do that. You can't really say it isn't tournament legal when you give somebody the skill to do it. But alas, yeah. Yeah, with the vertical... That missed? Asuna missed? Oh god. That Hydra's just not having a good day. It's like a Cerberus. What's her reaction ability? I want to just check it out of curiosity. Speed save. Oh man. If she doesn't die... If she doesn't die at all, like the speed save, defense on move HP procs are gonna just go off like crazy. Like they're gonna go off a ridiculous amount of times. If it missed twice in a row, that would have been just rotten luck for Skadi right there. But another sleep. He's gonna redirect the spell. Go for a kill shot. Is he gonna get it? Yes, he does. On the main resurrector too. And he's gonna redirect the sleep onto that knight. Wow. So with this ground, it's kind of nice that the knight's able to use the utility like that. Neutral results with those sleeps, both missing on both units. White magic, correct? Yep, yep. Geomancer might be able to get a frog. Let's see, though. She does! Fuck the frog. Alright, well, Melissa's hanging there a little bit because of that frog. Unfortunately, those triple flames are not going off. I'm not sure if the chemist will begin the turn before the Hydra or not. I'm a little concerned if that... How do I say it? If that chemist cannot get a Suna off, which he's not going for, then that frog is going to be just useless. But she needs to get a Suna on the Knight. The Knight being a speed save, beefy, tanky unit. Oh no, that's not good. You don't want to put yourself on your own height panel. And I'm looking at it right now. That frog is on its own height, so he can't get hit by Stigma Magic. Oh man. So now there's going to be some revivals onto a frog. They're going to spend so many turns trying to bring that frog back. And again, with the Flame Shield, that's why he's taking... The frog took 300 damage there. The frog took as much damage as it did because of the weakness to the Flame Shield and then 50% more damage for being a frog. This is not looking good. And wow, those are 71%. And they keep on missing those raised 2s. Very unfortunate for Skadi. She's just not having the best of a debut, I guess you could say. And a charm onto that Hydra once again. Is she going to stay on her own panel? 53%. She is not on her own panel. The panel in between the monk and the priest right there is the same height. So as a result, she can't get one-shotted, basically. Damn, 253% in a row miss. That is very... things are looking very grim for Skadi right now as a result. It is effectively a 5-on-2. And we see one stop proc, and then the Resurrector is just getting targeted right now. Hopefully the third time's a charm. If it is, great. If not, it's going to kind of suck. We'll see how it works out. Bladegrass did its thing, but 3 times in a row at 53% that is missed. The odds slightly favor her to at least hit it once, and it missed 3 times in a row. Oh, man. Yeah, this should be going to Melissa and Skadi, the duo team. It should be going to them. Yeah, she's not even going to bother resurrecting the frog. And is that a spell absorb? Yes, it is. I don't even know if she has enough mana to cast it. We'll see. Nope, she doesn't. She didn't. She had 17 MP, and I think it's 20 to use raise 2. So very clutch of the Knight to use spell absorb like that. Yeah, this is just a unfortunate case of luck working in Melissa and Skadi's favor, that duo team, because there's like a 19% chance of getting frog off, and she got it the first action onto that Knight, and the Knight is like the ultra tank that's going to get in your face and annoy the shit out of you, and unfortunately she couldn't do any of that. And I don't think this monster can, I don't think this Hydra can one-shot their entire team. Now he's in critical now, even a gunshot will do the trick. He's forced to fight, but it's still going to be irrelevant. Let's see. Yeah, this oh, a double turn? Oh no. Maybe I spoke too soon? Chemist? Damn. Because it could have been a contest between the chemist and the geomancer. She's gonna grab a crystal? No, she's on her way to grabbing one though. Is he gonna? Oh, he can't because it's water panels. Son of a bitch. So everybody's in critical, but I don't think it matters. Yep, they're all in critical. Ah, that's too bad. If like the samurai wasn't in critical, the geomancer would have ran away instead. When the last unit on a team is in critical, they're going to be forced to fight basically. So their behavior changes in that one exception. So, all right. Well, we're going to go do a second match and see how this next best of 3 works between these two. Before you do that, I got to remember the map numbers. I kind of forgot what they were. It was the Limbury Castle one. Okay, so number 15. I forgot to put notes on there. Okay. My commentary might sound a little different, by the way. I had to change this setting on my my Yeti microphone. I guess it's like the pattern for like the reverb effects or some shit. And I was able to hear my own audio like through a preview under what's it called? under OBS, and it sounded definitely a lot better. There's a lot less background noise. There could still be some here, but there should be less. Because when like I said, when I previewed it and I heard my voice live as I was talking, I heard a lot less of it. So hopefully it's a little bit better compared to last time. Now we're gonna find out if this Hydra can do anything, and he just decided not to attack. Okay, that's a waste of a turn. He definitely could have gotten a panel in between the samurai and the chemist right there. Why he opted not to do that baffles me. So, not the greatest of damage onto that priest. Another 20 brave reduction, not bad. Blade Grass, nice. Eats the shot. Is the Blade Grass going to eat the shot the second time? It does not. No, she gets put down as a result. That knight should be dead, though. And I want to know why. I'm just curious. I genuinely want to look at it. Does he have a flame shield? He does not. Okay, he's got a white robe. Okay. I was looking at it because I was thinking, oh, he's on his own panel. That could have been a guaranteed kill, and they opted not to do it. Oh, man, a critical shot already. Because of the wind weakness for the Hydras. That's not looking good. Death sentence does not trigger this time. A simple Phoenix down will be bringing this samurai back to life, but the... Alright, good thing the P-break didn't break, because that's a big part of the regen. But when the Geomancer gets the turn in, this Hydra should be dead. Yeah, I remember this knight has like all the breaks as well as steel as death sentence. So she's just kind of like a status tank knight that can debilitate you with you know, stat reductions. 71% too. Those are really good odds. Kind of surprised. Yeah, see, it's up to this knight to try to win the day. This Geomancer can still revive, but it's going to be a contest between this Geomancer and Monk. I feel like with this Knight not being immediately incapacitated, I feel like you could still have a chance at it, unless we get stop procs like that. Yeah, and these breaks are constantly missing. Very unfortunate right now for Skadi. No don't axe. We do get a speed save proc off. No weapon break, which is nice. We just need to see more status connect, basically. And it's not, sadly. Hopefully there's no sleep rocks. Nope, speed save though. Yep. So she's going to get faster, and she's going to be close to impossible to kill unless you can get like a bunch of status off. This is a unit design I concocted like 10 years ago. Because as battles drag on, they become close to impossible to win. Yeah, so 3 points of speed save. She's going to be getting double turns in, regen, and move HP up. They're just going to be stacking, and then they're not going to do enough damage to her. Alright, and that samurai, I'm guessing, will die before the chemist wakes up. We got an unfortunate sleep rock. Is she going to be woken up, though? No? And at the last fucking second, what an insult to injury. Right before the samurai is about to crystallize, the monk breaks out of her... Or I should say, the chemist breaks out of the sleep right before she crystallized. Wow, what a fucking insult this game can be. That is crazy. Now, because the P-bag has been broken, the auto regen from that knight is going to be taken away, which means her sustain, this knight, is a lot lower. Everybody with auto protect, auto shell, this is not looking good. Now, we have 3 points of speed save, sure, but she has to get healed up. She has to get healed up by the monk, because I don't think move HP up is going to be enough to heal her back to full. The big crux of it is having, you know, again, regen and move HP up, stacking the two. Final turn for the Geomancer. Is she going to make good use of it? And she does. She gets a don't move proc. And because of don't move, as you saw there, she didn't get the move HP up proc. It disabled it. Ah, that is so unfortunate. It disabled even passive movement abilities like that. Damn. God, the way those turns worked out couldn't have been any more perfect for Melissa. You know, I was kind of rooting for Skadi's team to prevail here, to be honest. I wanted to see that samurai go down, but the chemist revived at the last, or he broke out of the sleep at the last second and then revived her. I wanted to see that concoction take root. Unfortunately, we cannot see that. It's permanent 4v2. That knight is going to go down with their high speed. That's the one flaw with high speed units, is that because they have a higher base speed, they can crystallize faster. And now it's, 4v1, so Skadi and Melissa, as a tag team, will be taking this. A little unfortunate. Alright. Let's go to 15 then. Whatever the fuck map that was. Oh, the Gate of Limberry Castle, sorry. Okay. So I anticipate we're gonna see... Oh shit, I forgot to switch the unit positions. Alright, well, you know what? We'll do that. We'll do a redemption arc next time. We'll do 2 best of 3s and see if the outcomes are any different. And now we got a Samurai immediately dead, so that's different right off the bat. I forgot to flip-flop the units, their positions. I think we'll do a repeat of this with them flip-flopping their positions tomorrow. And it's interesting that the knight chose to use praise onto the priest as opposed to compared to last time. When compared to last time, she used praise on herself, the knight. She didn't use it onto the priest. Nice use of Earth Slash, being able to just kind of take down instant resurrection. Any luck on this front? 234, MP is gone, and critical status. No petrifies, so that would have been really gloomy for Skadi because the priest is a little bit further away. I guess she'd have to move further up the castle and then cast Asuna from that far away. The monk should be getting his turn in very shortly, and he should be able to just put down her once again. Oh no. One of them's going to die. They're on the same height panel. Yeah, oh man, it's just up to that chemist now. He's got to make a critical choice. And that knight is just kind of foolishly walking in like that. You know, I'm curious. I wonder what would happen if a knight was put to sleep in a water level of depth 2. Because as you know, they'll normally go into like a kneeling animation, like they're in critical. I wonder if they would like kneel into the water and then you couldn't see their sprite at all. Like they would suffocate. That would be awesome. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to see that. A death sentence. So this should be going to Skadi this time. The only way I could see this happening. The only way I could see this happening is if the G-Mancer gets a turn in and gets like a lucky petrify or something. But we're not seeing that right now. She'd have to get a petrify right here onto the Hydra to do anything. So yeah, it's just up to this Geomancer. She's gonna have to pull a miracle out of her ass in order for this to happen. She would have to get a petrify here, and she does not. So that Hydra should be able to just finish her off unless he gets unlucky with triple panel. MP switch, oof. With it being just single target and only one attack. She has another chance to live, but I don't think it matters. And nice use of float right there, being able to just traverse the water like that. Very good. Charm, I don't think it would have made a difference anyways. We saw Crystal, and she's dead now. Alright, well. Congratulations, Scott. You're able to actually take a round this time. So, for forcing it to a tiebreaker. That's what I always like to see. Some back and forth between the teams. So, you can always see like a level of variance between units when you do repeat matches. There are going to be some circumstances where map selection will exclusively win teams. Other times that will not occur. So, wow. I just looked at it really quickly, and all of the deep dungeon maps, I classified them as medium or large or small. None of them as medium. Very interesting. Let's go to tutorial 1. I'm going to save this little map selection for tomorrow as well. So I'm just typing up notes right now. Okay. Oh shit! Sorry, I bumped into my mic. My finger bumped the mic a little bit, but shouldn't be too disruptive. Yeah, these are just flat grounds, so anything can go here. No one-turn frogs from the water ball ability. Yeah, that priest has blade grasp, so any melee damage he takes, it actually increases the chances a bit, which is actually very beneficial. Redirected the spell, nice. And he got a mid-charge, but again, auto potion. And it didn't, wow, it was redirected and it didn't hit the Hydra, so things are looking good for Skadi right now. And with auto protect, auto shell, and then a defense up on that knight, he is extremely hard to kill. And I believe he has a another water ball, son of a bitch, onto the same tank too. Oh no. This is looking really bad right now. This is not looking very fortunate for Skadi. That water ball might fuck everything up. And we'll have to sleep onto the unit that has to be resurrected. And yeah, secret fists are missing. This is not looking good whatsoever for Skadi. Kind of a shit turn of events for her. Yeah, because unless we get lucky... Oh, no, she's dead. Yep, the 300 damage because of the flame weakness. And simply being a frog means you take 50% more damage. Another triple attack? Yep, and what's it called? MA save didn't trigger there, but it did from the monk, but it did trigger on them. And with the Kiyomori yielding auto protect, auto shell, that just makes it even harder for the Hydra to take out people. Yeah, you can't get around. He's got a lot of evasion. Yeah, you can't get around with Blade Grass. You can't get around Draw or Elemental for that matter. And we see a double kill. Oh, this is not looking good at all. I think this is going to go to Melissa again because there's so much work for that monk to do. And he's just going for damage on units that it doesn't even matter on. They take too little of damage for it to be relevant. And for whatever reason, let me look one last. I don't understand why he is not using Triple Flame. Because he was doing 234 damage before onto this chemist, and he just opts not to do it. Okay. That's really weird. Revival on the frog doesn't matter. Here comes a double shot, and we get a double frog. Nope, MP Switch eating the hit, but it doesn't matter. Yep, so this is going to be going to Melissa and her sister, the duo team again. Yeah, the issue here, I would say, is ultimately just the lack of luck, basically. Like the redirect of the sleep and then a missing the Hydra was really good, and there was a lot of luck there. But at the same time, you also get a 20% chance of getting frog off, and that triggered, and that can't happen in order for Skadi to be able to prevail, especially on her tankiest unit too. You know, the knight. She's tanky physically, but in terms of magical damage, if she gets hit with specifically a water elemental ability like on this map, it's unfortunate. And as a heads up, when I do select these maps, I don't think about what teams are going to have an advantage on these maps at all. I'm not scummy like that in any way, shape, or form. I just pick maps at random. Now, if I, have the power of observation and I say to myself, oh shit, I've picked this map the last 5 maps out of 8, last 5 matches out of 8, right? That's a little bit different, right? But if a unit just happens to have an advantage on it, that's just coincidence, is what I'm getting at. So, yeah, I'm not sure if switching positions, especially on symmetrical maps like this, is going to make any difference. But maps like, the Gate of Limbury Castle 1 are going to make an impact altogether. The way in which they have to travel down both sides of the castle and everything. So we'll definitely have a little bit of a rematch between these two. And we'll find out who prevails. So congrats, Melissa / Skadi. Your duo team prevails. And unfortunately, Skadi, you weren't able to get that a phenomenal debut. But I wouldn't feel too bad. I always try to look at it from a half full and not a half empty glass perspective. At least you're able to bring one of these matches to a tiebreaker, right? And not get completely trounced in every way, shape, and form. So give yourself a pat on the back for that. All right, well, I'm going to end this recording, and I will have this up probably like in 20-30 minutes. It's 6:41 p.m. Saturday, June 25th, and yeah, it'll be up very shortly from now. See you for the next video here on YouTube and or stream on Twitch. Take care.